Y'all, I need you to sit down for this one, because while everybody thought Stefon Diggs' mama was gonna ride for her son after his big breakup with Cardi B, she pulled up to Cardi's concert. Not just pulled up, posted about it, captioned it, let the internet eat. And the comments under that post? Brutal. We are getting into the full timeline, what actually happened, what's confirmed, what's just internet speculation, and why fans are saying Stefon's own mama just cost him any shot at looking like the good guy in this breakup. Subscribe if you're new, because this story has more layers than a wedding cake. Let's go. Okay, quick refresher for the people in the back. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs went public in 2024. Things moved fast. Courtside dates, Mother's Day appearances, the whole nine. Cardi announced she was pregnant with their son during her press run for her album, and in November, she gave birth to baby number 4, her first with Stefon. For a while, it looked like a fairy tale. Diggs was out here commenting under her posts, proud of you, boo, all the sweet stuff. But behind the scenes, it was messier than the highlight reel. There was a paternity claim involving another woman. There was a viral moment where Cardi was caught on camera in a heated argument with Stefon outside a coffee shop in Maryland, days after they'd looked picture perfect at a Mother's Day event. And eventually, the relationship ended, publicly, loudly, the way most things involving Cardi B tend to end. So, the split happens, reportedly just before the Super Bowl, which brutal timing because Stefon's team ends up losing that game too. Rough week for him all around. Cardi doesn't waste much time processing in silence. She hits the road for her Little Miss Drama tour, and during a stop in San Francisco, she goes on a rant mid-performance that the internet immediately clips and runs with. She's talking about how you can't play with a woman like her, she's too grown to be played with, there are people praying to be with someone like her. Now, was she talking about Stefon? She says no. She went on social media after and said it was just razzle-dazzle, that she was repeating song lyrics, that not everything is a shot at somebody. Fair enough, technically, but timing is everything, and weeks after a breakup during a tour literally called Little Miss Drama, the internet was not buying the innocent explanation, not even a little bit. Okay, this is the part of the story that nobody saw coming. While the breakup drama is still fresh, while fans are still picking sides, still debating who did who dirty, Stefon's own mama, Stefon Diggs, who proudly calls herself an NFL mama on social media, does something nobody expected. She shows up at Cardi's concert in Houston. Not low-key either. She posts the lead-up on her Instagram stories, calling it an epic night. She's posting outfit choices, asking her followers to vote, heels or sneakers for the show. She's clearly excited. She's having the time of her life at her son's ex's concert, weeks after the breakup. And then, and this is the part that really sent people, she captions one of the posts, "Class is in session," set to a song fans immediately clocked as shady. The track has since been quietly removed from the post, but the internet doesn't forget a screenshot. You already know what happened next. The comment section turned into a courtroom. One fan wrote something that basically became the thesis statement of this entire saga, paraphrasing here, that Stephanie clearly knows her son messed up badly, and that's exactly why she's still showing up for Cardi instead of sitting this one out. And that's really the headline of this whole story, isn't it? It's not really about a concert, it's about what it signals. When your own mother, the woman who is supposed to be in your corner no matter what, publicly aligns herself with your ex during the messiest part of the breakup, that's not just awkward. For a lot of fans, that read as a quiet confirmation of who they think was actually in the wrong here. Reports say Cardi even flew Stephanie out for the show, and the two reportedly got a massage together while she was in town. That's not "I'm being polite to my ex's son." That's an actual relationship. That's "we're still close" energy. And whatever happened behind closed doors during that breakup, it clearly didn't damage the bond between Cardi and her former mother-in-law-to-be. Here's the thing about public breakups involving someone as online as Cardi B. You don't just lose the relationship, you lose the narrative battle too if you're not careful. And right now, Stefon is losing it badly. Think about what's stacked against him in the court of public opinion. The coffee shop argument caught on video, the paternity speculation that surfaced during the relationship, the stage rant fans refused to believe was a coincidence, and now, on top of all that, his own mother, the woman whose loyalty should be unconditional, very visibly choosing to keep her bond with Cardi intact, even if her son is moving on. Whether that's loyalty to a friend, a quiet statement about who she thinks was right, or just a woman who genuinely enjoys good music and a good show, we may never get the full story straight from either of them. What do you think? Was Stephanie wrong for showing up, or is everybody overreacting to a grown woman going to a concert? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. Smash that like button if this recap kept you entertained. Subscribe for the next update the second this story moves again, and I will see you in the next video. Follow for more. Bye.